Sorry about that. Let me switch back. Let me jump into this thing too fast. What about the bullets in the middle of my information? The bullets, you activate the bullets right here. Before you start typing assistant to school cafeteria, you're gonna click on this first to give you the first bullet. So after the table, let me just wrap it up. After the table, we're gonna add this paragraph. So we just click right below the table. We'll press one enter, and then we'll type, in addition to my college coursework, I have the following experience. Enter, and then we're gonna activate the bullets right here. And then we're gonna put assistant to school cafeteria. We press enter. And then we put the second bullet, volunteer in Hope Mission Kitchen, enter. And then develop website and Facebook for local cafe, enter. But look at what happens when you do this enter. You will have an additional bullet. All you have to do is just press enter one more time and the bullet is gonna disappear, okay? So we press enter again and then we'll put the next paragraph. I look forward to hearing from you to schedule an interview and to discuss my career opportunities at Cedar Blank Hotels. Enter, 2 enters, and then sincerely, and then 3 enters. And on the third one, I'm gonna put my name, my email, and then the phone number for contact, okay? Further contact, or even though it's at the top, but that's just the way we do it. Below my name. Yeah, this one is the email, and then the cell phone, your phone number for contact. Are the bullets in the middle of my information? And this right here, these 3 bullets, you activate them like this. And when you do the last one, you're gonna press enter. It's gonna give you an additional bullet. You press enter again and the bullet is gonna disappear. The nice thing about the bullet is that if you forgot to do them, say like that, you can just click on it and they can be activated. But I like to do it before I start typing, so that way I know that it's the bulleted list.
And what's the icon that we have top right that it says dictate?
The icon for what?
That is on top of this on your screen to your right. It is like a mic saying dictate, dictate.
Oh yeah, look, let me show you here. If I can do it right here. Thanks for your attention. See?
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So if you don't want to type, it's recording. Okay, let me disable it there. But it's pretty good. Good thing. I forgot to show that.
That's pretty cool.
So if you don't want to type, let okay, I get you. So this, you're asking me, but these bullets, no? These bullets are bullets found on the insert and then the symbol, and it's right here. It's different type of bullet. It's not a bullet for a listing. It's a bullet to separate within a line. Yeah, they're right here on the symbols. Insert symbol, and it's right here. Okay, somebody's asking me that. That's why I'm doing it. Everybody done with the bottom part? Or should I go back and stay there a little longer?
No, I'm still trying to type it out.
Sorry, here it is. Sounded like the song is "Stay a Little Longer." You know, like that song. What is that song? It's just into my head right now.
Mr. Vasquez, I'm sorry. I've gone through everything. I cannot find how to get rid of these markers.
If you have, it depends on how you have your view of your ribbon, of your menu. If you have the full menu, then it's right here. Look at.
I don't have the full menu. I have to go back and forth.
Yeah, if you have this, the little dots, there should be some dots right here. Let me just deactivate my full menu. See these dots right here? Let me
Where?
highlight them right over here. Right here.
Oh,
Nope.
at the end?
Yeah, you'll have to click on those dots and then go where it says show and hide.
Wait a minute, these dots at the end.
Click on it. They're on
Oh,
the,
show and hide. I was looking for markers.
no, show. That's how they're called markers, but it's show and hide the
Okay,
them.
thank you very much.
Don't forget, start thinking about what picture we're gonna put on our letterhead, if you can.
I went online and I look for professional employment, and there's one picture with two hands shaking when you like when they hire you.
Yeah, that could be one good idea. Something here.
Click on three dots. Click on show.
If the person is writing about themselves and they're going in a specific field, like in my field, it would be something that had to do with what I do. So if this person is looking for something in the hotel management, wouldn't that be related to what you have here, the hotel industry?
Yes, I will assume. Yeah, it's a good idea. Something related to that field.
That's what I had thought too, like a hotel or something.
What would be a hotel picture? I can't think of anything. I'm blank right now.
Like, cause I mean, I don't know, a picture of a hotel.
See, they're looking for restaurant. They say that they can do restaurant management, nutrition, tourism, and hotel. So that's a specific industry. Let me think what it's called at COD. I forgot what it's called. Hang on, let me look it up.
I'm seeing pictures of hotels that I don't know if it's something we want to use. I'll copy one and show it to you guys and see what do you think of this.
Are we under hotels?
No, wait a minute. We're not there yet. We're just trying different things. I'm gonna put it right here because I have somebody working on this thing. Check this out. Let me see if this will be appropriate for our thing. I don't know, Noah. That's a hotel picture.
Somebody resting.
Somebody resting. Hospitality. That's a good idea. I think.
Hospitality.
Yeah, let's type hospitality. Let's see what we get. Right. I'm waiting for everybody to finish this bottom part, and then we can get on it. Yeah, no, hospitality. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, you work in a hotel industry, you know. Those of us who don't know any idea, they have no ideas on the hotel industry. Hospitality is the word. Hospitality.
When you're searching on Bing, it's not showing us.
You know, Bing is horrible for finding pictures. I'm gonna show you a different way of doing it, okay? So let me just make sure everybody's done with this part. Let me know if I can go back to the top and then show how we're gonna do. We're gonna do differently this time because Bing doesn't. It's not the best search engine. I tell you, who was the best? We're good.
Yes.
How do I remove the
Bullets.
the website?
Right click on it and then select remove link.
That's right.
And remove link. Yeah, let me show you. I'm gonna go up here and then look at, there's a better way to find pictures and see that the thing is if you go insert and it does it automatically, but that's not the only way. Look at, you can open another tab. Look at how I'm gonna do this. If it's too complicated for you, then go ahead and insert it this way. I'm gonna open a new tab and I'm gonna go to Google on this tab. If it's not already open automatically. And I'm gonna put the word hospitality.
Hospitality.
How did you open the new tab?
Just click on a plus sign next to the tab that you're using. Don't click on the X because you're gonna close the whole thing.
And the picture is gonna go on top where the name is at, where the title is at, or where?
Yeah. So make sure that you click on the title before you do your search. So what
Mr. Vázquez, ¿dónde se metió? No miré.
I open a new tab, just a new tab right here. On my browser, this is my browser. I just click the plus sign that it has next to it to create a new tab. So I'm in a new tab now. And I put the word hospitality, but look at how I'm gonna do this. That's what I love about Google. Google has a really nice way of searching for stuff. I'm gonna look at what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go images. And of course, I don't need none of those. I'm gonna go to tools. So I'm gonna click on images. I put hospitality first, images, and then tools. And look at that right here. It gives me the different type of pictures. I'm gonna go type, and I'm gonna select clip art. Look at how my pictures are gonna change completely to clip art. That's more like it. You see that? That had better pictures. Like this picture will be perfect for that. So clip art gave me more pictures that are more adequate to my letterhead. I can even go more, look at it and go line clip art. See line drawing? Look at it. Like this, see that? Notice how it changed to more just pictures with no colors or anything.
Excuse me, when I missed one thing. When you went to hospitality in Google, did you press enter or you just go hospitality Google search?
I just did the search, and then the first thing I switched to images, and then I switched to tools, and then selected on the type. But first I put clip art, and then I switched to line drawing.
Okay, when you go to tools, then what did you say you did? I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go to the type where it says type because it gives you 5 or 6 categories. It gives you the size, color.
Thank you very much.
So where did you find the clip art?
Under the look at, if I put hospitality industry, it gives me more options under tools.
I've got tools, but I don't see clip art anywhere.
No, right here where it says type.
Huh?
You have to look for the category type.
So is it hotel?
No.
Oh, type.
Type.
Oh, I see.
So I switched to clip art. Clip art. Look at these are nice. Many of these are really nice. Look at, if you put hospitality industry, it gives you a more narrow search. And then if I go line drawing, even more. Look at this one. It's nice. But, I don't know if it's this one. No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vasquez. Where did you get the new tab?
Next to that, look at, this is my letter right here. Next to my letter on Google, well, let me see, Google has a little plus sign. You click on the plus sign.
Where's the plus sign? I don't see it.
Right here. Let me just draw a little line to it. Oh, shoot. I click on the wrong thing. Let me go back here. Hopefully I didn't get there. It's right here. I don't know if you see it at the top of my page.
On the top of your page.
Right here.
Where's Barbara? It's 7 o'clock. Barbara has to tell everybody.
It's 7:06. It's 7:06, Mr. Vasquez.
Go Barbara! Go Barbara!
Mr. Vasquez, it's 7:06.
Yes. All right, this is what we're gonna do, class. Picture.
Yeah, take a break.
When we come back, we're gonna insert our picture, okay?
Okay.
10 minutes.
All right, thank you.
For some reason, I can't remove my hyperlink.
Do you have the underline and all that?
Yeah, so I put my cursor anywhere on kwinters@outlook.com, right?
Don't click on it. You don't even have to put the cursor there. You just bring the mouse to the top of it. You put the cursor, it's gonna open up your email program. So don't put the cursor there. Just bring it on.
And then it says link, and I press link, and then link display text or address and insert.
Wait, let me
And
tell you. You bring the mouse on top of it. You're gonna hover over it. You're not gonna click. You're gonna right click. Hover, don't click, then right click. You hover over it. You're not clicking on it. You're right clicking with the right button on the mouse. But I think if you're using a Mac, it doesn't have a right button, I think.
nope, no, I'm on a Dell computer. I'm watching you on my Mac.
On a Dell, yeah, on a Dell, it does have the right click. So just I don't even go on it. Because I'm
Monday?
the mouse on top. I'm not even clicking on it. I'm just
Huh?
right.
Yeah, I was doing it. Okay, now it finally,
You're
came
gonna
on.
take the little truck, you're gonna get it solved.
Okay, I got it. So now, where are we gonna want to put our cursor once we finish?
We're gonna go back to the top of the name.
Okay.
Put it in front or behind it, or at the end. Either way, that's where we're gonna insert the picture. Okay, but now we're gonna wait for everybody else. So let me go ahead and.
Mr. Vasquez. Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
when I put hospitality industry, I don't get tools. I get all images, videos, maps, news, and shopping.
Are you using Google Chrome?
Yes.
Let me see here. So when I switch to my Google Chrome thing, I put hospital industry and then I do the search, and I have to specify images because it gives me all news, books.
So I do put images then.
You click, yeah, you have to click on images.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then after images, tools. And then it gives
There's
you.
no tool. There's no tools, Mr. Vasquez. It still says the same thing.
No. At the very end, it says tools.
No tiene.
Images and then tools.
No, it says all images, videos, maps, news, and shopping.
This is strange. Okay, images, click on images first.
Okay.
And now do you see tools next to it?
No, now it changed to all of these, Alicia Key and everybody. Oh, it switched to something else.
Yeah, images, and then you'll see the word tools at the end after settings. Look at my screen, how it's showing it.
I don't have that.
You don't have images?
I do have images, but it doesn't go into the tool feature.
Have you clicked on images first or not?
Yes.
So when you click, it switches to only pictures.
Goes to images, and then it has up at the top, just like yours, but it just doesn't have that little gray thing where it says tools.
Maximize your window, maybe because you're on a limited window and it doesn't show that option.
No, it says safe search, moderate, page titles, auto, and filter.
That's the settings. You're
The
looking
filter?
You're looking at the settings. No, you're looking at the settings. It's next to the settings. Yeah,
For
but
me, I hit the insert, so I don't want to go to pictures because I'll go to Bing. But at the bottom on my toolbar, I have Google, and I can click on that. No?
So remember, we open a new tab on this thing. A new tab, meaning that we still have our tab right here. We'll have to browse the internet, and that's where we went to the.
Okay, so go to the plus sign.
Click on the plus sign for a new tab, and then you're gonna put the hotel industry. You're gonna press enter.
Search web.
It's gonna search the web, but then you have to specify that you want images. Make sure you're in Google though, because if you're on a different search engine.
No, you know what, Mr. Vasquez, mine's on Bing. It changes to Bing. It doesn't go to Chrome.
That's why. So you have to look at. You have to put right here google.com at the top. That's why you're having the problem. That's why I said Bing is not a good search engine. It doesn't have this feature. I said you have to use Google for this. So type up here on the address bar. It's called. You see it right here? Go ahead and type google.com to make sure that you're actually in Google. Wait a minute. I figured that you were in a different search engine. That's why you were getting different results.
Okay, now it has tools. So I go to and I hit tools then?
Click tools, and then it's gonna give you 5 categories: size, color, type, time, and usage. Right.
Okay, I have that.
You click on type, and you're gonna select clip art. Clip art will give you a more
Okay. Okay, I have it. Thank you.
then you can pick the one you like.
Now we need another 10-minute break.
Hey, you know what? We don't have Veronica. Veronica.
Yes,
Oh, you're here, Veronica.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I had trouble since the beginning. Hold on. So I do screenshot and then I'm so behind.
Oh,
I can't find. I can't find you.
on and then
Hi, everybody.
this is a nice one too.
Hello,
Hello.
Veronica.
Hola. Es que estoy bien perdida, por eso estaba aquí. Bien calladita.
Mr. Vasquez, question, I have the pay version of the Office, the 365 Office. Do you know if there is like a tab or a way to go to Google search engine directly from here, or do I have to exit out and?
No. It has Bing built in. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So when you
But-
go on here, and it says picture, Bing pictures.
Yeah, but there's no way that I can go to Google directly from there, right?
No, because it's built in into the program.
Okay. All right, so I had to go to Google, exit out and go to Google.
Have and do it outside Google. So you
Yeah,
get
okay.
a variety of pictures. That was my point. Well, look, this is a nice picture here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I have that same problem. I'm on 365, so it's built in. So I have to go outside.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because it doesn't have this option. And this is a really cool option. It not only gives you the, the different type of pictures, but also give you the size. You can select like a small. I give you different sizes. I like that about it. You know, that it's more specific on what you need.
So then when we pick the small sizes, then we don't have to customize the size when we add it to our letter?
You still have to do it because it's not.
Okay.
Look at this. This is for a travel agency. Nice logo. This is a nice icon here. This is the one I like. See how big it is? Oh, it's huge. But I can just click on the icon.
You know, Mr. Vasquez, I'm having 2 pages.
And yeah, probably extra entries.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Always don't forget to always do the show and hide, so that way you can see how many extra entries you have on the different areas.
That's true.
Here it should be 1 enter after each paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way to see.
Oh.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
I'm in clip art, everything is fine. My just question is, can you, on your toolbar in the top, just go back and forth from your Google search back to your letter, from your letter back to until you come out? Can you go back and forth?
Yeah, it's just clicking right here. Look at.
Oh, okay, great.
You don't click on the X. You click on the X, you're gonna close.
No X, I know that.
All hell's gonna break loose because you're gonna lose.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the only problem with it.
Great, that makes it easy for selection that you can go back and forth. Thank you.
And no, and what I like about the Google Images is it has a wide variety of images. You can see. Look at it, has different here, customer service, technology, management, restaurant, diversity.
You're in clip art. Okay, thank you.
It has a bunch of different categories here that are part or related to hospital. So that's what I like about it. It's just a wide variety of options here. Any of these are nice. This one, I like this one. Too cartoonish, but I like it. This one is more or less for like a hotel kind of thing.
on the screen that you want.
Buenas noches. Hola.
Vasquez, I'm afraid to update this computer for Google Chrome because it'll probably,
That's what I was saying. If it's too complicated, just use stylus. If it's too complicated, just use the one we're using right now. And I mean,
with Bing.
use the Bing and don't complicate your life. We want to make our lives easier.
Well, I have regular Chrome, but it wants for me to update, and I'm afraid it's going to go into some
No, don't.
15-minute update, and then I'm going to be behind even further.
It happens. Look at this one.
That's what happened to me last week and it put me behind. Don't do it.
Right? Yeah, I have a feeling of that.
Look at this one is really nice. So this little picture here. See that for the I like this one. That one is pretty nice. This one too, but it's too cartoonish. It has more. Look at, you have more here that you can browse here. When you click on the picture, it gives you more like pictures, like the one you just select. Look at this one. This is really nice. It looks like the what is the name of that site? Travelocity. I don't know if any of you have booked anything using those companies by any chance.
Yes.
I have booked with what's the other one? TripAdvisor. Because you know what? Those companies have the rooms cheaper. So it's always better to use those companies.
But sometimes you gotta be careful.
Yeah, the cancellation policies, like I had booked a trip right before COVID to Texas. And I was able to get my money back on the flights from American that was done through that, but on the hotels, I couldn't get my money back.
Or do you use TripAdvisor or the hotel directly?
Travelocity.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
No,
Yeah.
but there's a feature when you're booking, and on the very bottom, it usually tells you wanna pay. I think it's like $5 or $10 per person. You know, in the hotel.
Yeah, but because it's been a year already, Mr. Vasquez, I just got my notice the other day that said that it has expired and I couldn't use it.
And it was
So what I should have done is book the Marriott here and stayed here and just stayed at the Marriott.
Yeah,
But I didn't use it.
But Barbara, you can fight it. As long as you've got all your paperwork, you can fight them and that you can make sure that they understand that it was before, during COVID and everything, and you could probably book it locally.
So American Airline has extended my flight for another, they gave me 18 months for it.
That's nice. Well, I have something booked, so hopefully it's still good.
Yeah, you got to be careful because my husband booked something for Marriott and he canceled within the 24 hours and we didn't get our refund back. And we were fighting the whole day, but I don't know why.
You still just have to keep pushing them so that they will do it. It happened to me too, but I didn't stop and I finally got it.
You know, it's just
do it.
bad.
Okay, thank you.
And
Yeah.
Barbara, you know what? Tell him, look, I just want you to transfer it locally because for you it's less. I'll be locally in the Coachella Valley, and I think
Yeah.
they might do it for you.
And I have the Marriott's honor card.
Oh, then for sure they would probably do it.
Yeah.
Or Oceanside or San Diego or something.
Yeah,
like that.
somewhere.
As long as you get it not too far away, I'm sure they'll do it.
Yeah. Why book something for Dana Point? Next month, I think it was. Still good.
We're so trapped. We want to go out already.
I know. My wife is like, get me out of here.
Yes, we need to.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
can you repeat the steps to get to the pictures, please?
All right. What I did is, as I was in my document, I said, the easiest way to do it, or a different way to do it, instead of inserting from Bing, I said, we can open a new tab.
Okay.
And my browser, it has a little plus sign. When I click on the plus sign, it gives me another tab. So I switch to the tab and I make sure that the tab is giving me Google.
Oh,
Google.com.
it has to give you Google because it gives me Bing.
Yeah, as I'm telling you, Bing is not Bing is a very limited search engine. It's not the best. Okay, that's why
How do I switch it to Google?
you have to put on that right here. Look at this is called the address bar, and this is for everybody. This section right here, we call it the address bar right here. You can see it right here. If you put google.com on that area and press enter, it will take you to google.com, and then you can do your search right here. All right, so it has to be in Google. Okay, because Bing it will give you Bing again, and Bing, as I said before, limited, not the best search engine out there. Even if you, because I tried, as an experiment, I tried all the search engines, Yahoo, and Google give you the best results. Because they have, believe it or not, I went to the headquarters of Google about 3 years ago. This building is guarded by security, armed security, and I asked one of the guys that was taking me places. I go, why is that building guarded that way? Oh, he goes, we have the how do you call it, my mind just went blank right now.
Master hard drive, what? The president,
Let me think about it. I just went blank right now.
Pablo Escobar. I don't know.
Have that
The servers?
no. How they call it? It will come up right now, but it's guarded, and it's what makes Google to be what it is. And the I think the word is just skip.
The internal brain.
No. It's the algorithm. There you go. They have the algorithm for the search. You see, Google uses a specific algorithm that is worth millions of dollars. The two students were actually students from Stanford, math students, and they developed this search engine using this specific what did I say?
Algorithms.
Algorithm that is very unique. No other search engine has it, and they guard this thing like basically it's what made Google what it is. And the guy goes, that's where the algorithm is stored. And I go, can I take a picture? Oh, no. You cannot even take a picture of the building. I go, oh, wow, okay.
Oh.
So then it is the brain, the algorithm.
Basically, it's what gives you all these results. That's what Google does. But anyway, so there you have it. All right, so we're ready now. We're back, and select your picture. Whichever picture you like. Okay, that's not. I like this. To be honest with you, but look, I'm gonna tell you two things about Google images. If I click right here, I can right click on this image and copy it here, but it's gonna be that size. But if I click right here, it's gonna be this size. So I wanted this size. So I'm gonna right click right here and I'm gonna go copy image.
Mr. Vasquez? I'm in the hospitality industry, but I can't get to the clip art.
Are you on Google or you're on Bing is the thing?
I'm in Google.
All right, so do you selected the type, first the tools and then the type?
I selected the tools, but when I click on tools, it doesn't open up to anything.
Yeah, it opens up like the 5 categories on the bottom. One is a size, color, and then type. And on type, you find the clip art.
I don't have that when I open.
Click on tools again. You're not showing the tools.
It says tools, and I click on it.
I don't have the clip art either.
All right. Are you in images first though?
Yes.
Yes.
Images. First do your search and then switch to images. And
Yes.
Then, right? And then tools.
Notice how my tools is gray now, has like a little gray box because
Right.
I have them activated. You don't have it
My
activated.
toolbox is gray, but I don't have the same thing you do.
Look at right here. Let me show you here. Tools.
That's what I have right there. Whatever you have right there is what I have.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. Right here, look at it. As soon as I click on tools, these 5 options appear. If I click away, look at those options go away. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Options options. So tools activate these options. And the third option says type. I'm gonna click on it and select clip art.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That's how it is. All right. And then here's where you have the different clip arts. I'm gonna pick this one, but I like this one too, but it's just too much stuff in it. So I'm gonna right click on this one. And I'm gonna go copy image. And that's it. I already have it. All I have to do now is switch back to my tab, locate where I want it. I'm gonna put one right here, and then right click, right where I'm at, and then select, oops, right click and select paste. Wow, they killed it. So wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I know, I have to do it
That's
this way.
too big.
I have to do it this way. No, it's still killing it. Wow. No, I can always resize it. It's still huge though. But it changed my name is what I'm noticing. So let me undo that.
I think if once you resize it, it'll go back to normal. That's what happened to me.
Okay, so maybe resizing it. All right. You know, I didn't like this picture after all. I'm gonna look for another one.
Why are you talking to me so bad?
So find one that you
I already talked to you on the beach one time.
this one is nice. Look at this guy. He's ready to go on vacation. This one is nice too. So I'm gonna try to get this one, copy image, switch over here, and then paste it. I can paste it by right clicking, or I can paste it by using this clipboard right here. Okay, it's huge. I'm gonna click on it. Remember, you click on it and then lock the aspect ratio, what we've been doing all the time. And then I can go 1 inch. Usually you wanna go 1 inch, but make sure you lock the aspect ratio because that makes it shrink.
I'm hungry.
Huh?
Mr. Vasquez, the same thing is happening that happened before. Every time
Tell Daddy to
I know how to put the
yogurt
image
and
in,
an apple.
and I know how to, oh,
I do yogurt.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
tell him to give you chicken. The chicken that we bought on Sunday, the one that, why not?
What?
What else you want? I'm sorry.
Mr. Vasquez,
Sorry.
when I am going to, I have the image, I clicked, and then the same exact thing happened to me. It says allow, cut, copy, paste. And so if I X that out and I go back to the end of my name, I can do Control V or Control Z.
Control V as in Victor. That will.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at. You want to paste it on both ends of your name.
Thank you, thank you. I know what to do.
If I have to resize my name, I will do it.
How did you resize the first one?
Huh?
How did you resize the first image?
The first one, look at when you double click on the first one, it will activate what is called the picture tools. And one of the first things I want to do on the picture tools is make sure that I do the log the aspect ratio, that little box right there. You have to check that. Otherwise, it will just kill it. So make sure that you log the aspect ratio, and then start resizing it. I'm going half inch. I want to see how it looks on half inch, and then we'll see exactly the size. So on the name, I'm gonna have to apply the size again, which was 28. Let me go size 28 here. Oops, 28. And then center it. There it is again. I don't know.
Mr. Vasquez, ¿hizo save la imagen o copy link o copy imagen?
Copy and paste. We didn't save it because no need for that. We just copy and pasted it and it works fine. Now, when you paste it, make sure that you use either the clipboard or right click and paste. I think it's easier with the clipboard. And then once you paste it, you can resize it by locking the aspect ratio, the first thing. Otherwise, it's gonna make your picture all disordered. It's gonna make it, it's gonna shrink only one side, maybe the height or the width, and it's just gonna look really, really awful.
How do I put the image on the left?
On your name, yeah, just click next to it and then paste it there.
What happens if you lost your image? You have to go back to Google Chrome, re-get it? Because I pasted it to the right, but I lost it to the left.
Yeah, get it again, or just copy and paste also. You can do it that way. Do you copy? Yes, for the left side, the name, yeah. Once I look at the way I did it is I only pasted it on the right hand side. I fixed it and everything. Once I liked it, I right click on it and I go copy and then I pasted it on the other side, so I don't have to do it twice. So I only resize one side and then I pasted it on the other side.
Perfect. Thank you.
And we've done this before, class, but we don't do it often enough. So I know, and then we forget. So select aspect ratio first to make sure that all that sides are going to shrink at the same time. And I like this one because it's already round, but if yours is not round, you can apply the roundness effect if you want to, okay? And the size of the text, if it shrinks back to small letters, is 28, size 28.
Okay,
Mr.
I have it on
Vasquez?
one side, Mr. Vasquez. How do I copy and paste it again?
And click on it, look at, and then go to the home tab, and then the copy is available. See that? Let me just highlight it there so you guys see it. See how the copy is available?
So just put the cursor or click on the image.
Click on the image and then go to copy, and then click on the other side, and then use the clipboard for paste. That's easier than right clicking, because right clicking, I see that some of you still struggle with the right clicking. So don't use that. Make it easy by using the menu. It's the same thing. But I said fix one side first. Once you fix it, then you should be able to just copy and paste it on the other side.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, it
Mr.
went.
Vasquez,
Mr. Vasquez,
I've
Yes.
got a square box and it's when I put paste and it says allow cut, copy and paste. I need to install Office Copy and Paste extension.
Then don't do it that way. Linda had the same problem. Linda did.
Xed out and Control V.
And just Control V. That's like a shortcut.
That's what I did, Control V, and it came up, and then I copied it because I lost it, and then I went to the right side and did the same thing. No big deal.
All right, and don't forget to every once in a while just click on save button. Thank you. Save button. Save it so that way all the things we done are saved there safely. It's starting to look really nice, I tell you.
Excuse me.
Oh my God.
maestro,
Salma.
¿por qué se metió ahí? Para hacerlas más chicas.
See, when I double click on that, it gives me the picture tools. These are
Sí, es que no he podido copiarla de esta yo.
so hágale, double click, lag the aspect ratio, put it maybe 1/2 inch size is good. And then you're gonna go to the home tab, mira, and then you copy, then click on the other side and paste. So we can use the menu to do it. It's easier. But first, resize the one you wanna keep, make it really nice and everything, and then copy it to the other side. Let me just use a different picture here. So those of you who didn't see me doing it, I'm gonna just try a different picture, okay? And this one. So I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna copy the image. I'm gonna switch over here, paste it there first. I can use this, it's easier, look at, paste it that way. And then I'm gonna double click on the image. And then I'm gonna lock the aspect ratio and go 1/2 inch. 0.5, there it is. Now I can go back to the home tab and then copy it, click over here, and then paste it. See how it is done this way? Now it would be nice if I can rotate one of this to face the other way.
Yeah.
Like maybe this one. I can just go right here, look at that, I double click on the image, and then I go on the rotate, and I can flip it horizontal, look at. Flip horizontal, there it is, see that?
Right.
Now it's facing each other, they're facing opposite, so it looks nicer. Let me zoom in more so you guys see it. See that? If the picture has, like the other picture I was using before, it didn't have, it was just round, so it didn't matter. But for this one, because you see you see the people right here, and then over here, it's better if I rotate them horizontally, so that way they face the other way. Okay. And you accomplish this by double clicking on the image, going to rotate, and then you flip it horizontally.
Yes.
Or flip the other way.
Yeah, I got it. Thank
Good.
you.
To arrange images like that.
No sé por qué, pero no pude copiar la imagen. Le hice exactamente lo que usted hizo.
So look at once I locate the image that I want, I right click on the image and I select copy image.
Copy,
Copy image. Once I do that, there I switch back to my tab where I have my document. I click where I want it, and I go to the home tab and I click paste. The button for paste. It's easier using these buttons, okay? So the button for paste right here. And then once it's pasted, I'm gonna double click on the image and lock the aspect ratio and go ahead and resize it to half-inch the height. Once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and copy it on the home tab. So copy, and then click on the other side and then paste it. I just did the steps right now with a different image.
¿Sabe qué? Algo me falta hacer en la computadora porque me dice, your browser can access the clipboard, so use these shortcuts. Que lo haga con control C y paste para pegarlo, control V, pero lo hago así y no me dejan. No pasa nada.
Your audio, Mr. Vasquez, it's not working.
Thank you. I don't know, I'm telling you this, that little camera. Yeah, it depends on the computer you're using. Are you using the Mac again or are you using the PC?
Sí.
Yeah, the Macs are tricky for doing these things. The Mac is not control, it's the Apple key. It has a little symbol for the Apple. That is kind of like the control key. That's the one you use, that one. The little Apple thing next to the space bar, you see it? You press that one and then the V, and that's for inserting. It's something on the Mac. The Mac has a different commands.
So now, Mr. Vasquez, you're saying I should be able to just hit the share button and send this to you, right?
Wait, we're not done. They want us also, we still have time, and they want us to create a title, appropriate table title. On our table, we don't have a title, so we're gonna add that, and I wanna show you how to add that.
Okay.
And center our table maybe in the middle. So I'm just waiting here for everybody to complete this.
Ya me dejó, no, ay, no.
So yeah, it's the Apple thing, no? That little.
Sí, dice comando, los dos, lo que tenía que aplastar. Command, no sé qué será.
Yeah, it's only for the Macs. The Macs have different, I remember different keyboard. If I scroll down here, everybody down with a picture.
Mr. Vasquez?
Yeah.
I have two pictures and I don't know how to get rid of one of them.
You click on it, and then on your keyboard, you're gonna find the key that says delete. You press it, and it will be gone.
Okay, thank you.
That's the easiest way to delete things. All right, look at let's scroll down to the table, because the table is just there. It doesn't have really a it doesn't have a title. They want us to put a title and kind of like center it. So, but I know this is gonna be trouble trouble ahead. I know, because tables, I noticed that it just throw you guys off a little bit. So this is what we're gonna do with the table. We're gonna add grid lines. So select the table, please.
Ay, voy atrasado.
Select the table. Don't worry about it. That you can always do it offline once we're done with it. So select the table at this point, and look at, this is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go to styles. Not those styles, table styles. So I have to go table design right here. And I'm just gonna apply the grids. You notice it says table grid light. I'm just gonna apply the grade so you guys see the grade. See that? Now I see the grade lines. Because in order to do the title, we need to see the grade lines. Otherwise, it's gonna throw us off. So again, I'm gonna highlight the table, go to the table design. It could be on table design. And then I'm gonna select just grid, the light grids. They have two grids, but I'm gonna select the light grid. It's a stable grid light. And I just click away from it, and then it gives me the little boxes. I just want you to see the boxes when we do this. All right. Any grid lines is fine. Once I have that, I'm gonna click on the first row. Remember, there's columns and rows. I'm gonna click on row number 1. And then again, I'm gonna go back to the table layout. And I'm gonna insert, look at it says above. See, notice how it says above? I'm gonna click on it and see what it did. It gave me a new row above. Let me do it again because I know that maybe I did it too fast. So I said, once I activate the grid lines, I can click anywhere, either right here or over here on any of these cells, but on the first row. And then I'm gonna go to table layout. And I have 4 options. I have above, below, left, and right. I'm gonna use above. When I click it, it gives me a row on the top.
By accident, I clicked the wrong thing, so I have 2 rows. How do I get rid of them?
Don't forget undo.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Undo always is the first option. So
Okay.
once I have this, then I can put my title right here.
Which one is gonna be above?
Above, yeah. Above means on top, and it will bring a new row on top. But in order for me to set up this row, I'm gonna have to notice this row has 2 cells. This cell and this other cell. I'm gonna make these 2 cells one single cell. That's called merge. So I'm gonna merge these 2 cells into one single cell. Right? Everybody ready for that step?
Yep.
So I'm gonna look at how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just click, hold it down, and then select the 2. See, notice how it selected the 2? I can right click right here, but if it's hard to right click, I can go to table layout. And there's a big button for it. It's called merge. Right here. I'm gonna click on that button and look at what happens. It makes it one single cell. You see that? You got rid of the line in the middle and it merged the 2 cells into one single cell. Now row number 1, the very top, is now one single cell.
Can you repeat again the first step?
I'm gonna do it again. The inserting it or the merging it?
No, the line, the insert.
So I'm gonna highlight the 2 cells by clicking, holding the button down.
The one before that one? When you put the
row on top.
The row, yeah.
All right, so here it is. I said I undid it. I'm gonna click right here, anywhere, either on 18 hours or on restaurant management. And then I'm gonna go to the table layout.
Okay.
And I'm gonna select, there's 4 options here. It says above, below, left, or right. First one, above.
All right, okay, thank you.
Give me an extra row on the top. Once I have the extra row on the top, I'm gonna highlight it. And then go to the table layout again, which I'm already there. And it says merge cells. It's a button that will make the 2 cells into one single cell. So I click it, and all of a sudden it is the line separating the 2 disappears. Now I can go ahead and type the title for this thing. What will be, I guess, where's work, no? Where's work?
I can't find my table layout.
It's because you're not displaying the full menu. It's better if you can display the full menu. It gives you those options easier.
I don't know how to do that.
Me too. I couldn't find it because I didn't have it all.
I'm having trouble with mine. I'm almost feeling like I'm gonna leave it alone.
Let me show you here. So you guys have that minimized,
Yeah, that's why.
if you have the minimized menu, then it's table. You just click on table.
but it doesn't.
I
give it to
get
you just
tables
like-
sometimes, but it's not coming up now.
Uh-huh.
When-
You have to have the whole thing for the table layout to come out.
No, wait a minute. Let me show you. Okay, so what part you guys are missing? The inserting the row or making it merging it?
Merging it.
All right, so I'm gonna merge this. Just I highlighted this right here. Look at it's just mine is grayish because I already did it. So let me see if I can undo it and do it. Here, look at. So I highlighted. I'm showing the short menu. So I'm gonna go to table, and right here it says merge cells. If you guys see it, it's right here.
I don't have table, that's the problem. I have view help, and then I have editing, but table's not in between there.
You have to be inside the table. If it doesn't show it, that means you're not in the table. You're somewhere else.
Oh, I see.
I just erased my whole table.
Undo, and it will come back again, Veronica, right away.
Okay.
Undo always is your best.
Highlighting.
Huh?
I cannot just highlight just the top line. When I hit the
Ay.
box, it highlights the whole thing. How do
No,
I?
no, no. Look at. I'm gonna click on it, hold the mouse button down, and then I just move it. See, move it straight.
Oh, okay. Then what do you do? Then after that, then I missed
You're
that.
gonna go to table and select merge cells.
Oh, God.
Merge.
Table layout or table design?
See, you have the full version, table layout.
Okay. And then what?
Merge cells somewhere. Next to the four options above, below, and
Okay, got it.
and then we'll make it into a single cell.
Got it. Thank you.
And then we can put the title. So the title is course. Try it, guys. It's the whole point. Don't be afraid. The whole point is learning how to do it. So by trial and error, that's how we learn. Undo is your
Right. I keep on doing everything that I'm doing wrong, but the good news is it's still the same now. But
Yeah. It takes practice. Look at I did it twice. Look at the video and see if you can follow it. I usually, when I want to practice, I do it on not on a document, but on a blank document, insert a table and play around with the table. So you can see all these features. All right. Now look at, I'm gonna center this thing. So I'm gonna go back to the home tab. Let me go back. I don't like this. I like the full view now. It's easier. So I'm gonna center that. So I center that title in the middle of the table. I'm gonna click on the table. Look, and now this time I'm selecting the whole table, and I'm gonna center the table. There it is. So first I center the title, and then I click to select the table by clicking on the little box with the arrows, 4 arrows pointing everywhere, and then I just center the table. With the center button, the same center button that we use for everything.
Are we gonna leave the lines?
Yeah, we can leave the lines so that way it's not as confusing as without lines. So when I zoom out, look at the difference now. It looks very nice. So practice on a blank table, and it's a good thing. Tables are excellent for organizing ideas, organizing list of things and all that.
That's the end of it?
Hmm?
That's the end of it of this?
Yeah, this is it. This is the last thing that we do. So we center the title and then we center the table in the middle of the page. So.
Mr. Vasquez, my coursework is showing that it's misspelled. And I've taken it out a couple of times and respell it, and it's still showing as an error.
Right click and ignore. If you're right,
Okay.
it has one feature that says ignore. Maybe
Okay.
have an extra space, maybe it's sensing an extra space somewhere on the word.
It keeps saying to change to courseware, W-A-R-E.
Okay, no, just ignore.
Okay.
Mr. Vasquez, when you get table, I finally got table. What do I get? Where do I find the merge?
On table, it will be a big button. Let me switch back to the other menu here.
Oh, I see it. Never mind. It came up this time. It wasn't there last time.
It should be there. You know what? I switched to this full ribbon and I like it better.
Mr. Vasquez, can I be excused? I'm just kidding.
No, it is a little many steps.
'Cause it-
Don't forget, just as practice. Watch the video.
I'm gonna
and
have to redo it, the whole thing, just to do it again.
practice. Usually, I will open up a new document and play around with the tables, and that will get you really on these tables. Tables are really nice to use, but they're a little tricky. Remember, I told you to press enter on the table. If you press enter, look at what happens. See?
No, it does it bigger, yeah.
So you don't want that. You want to use tab. That's another thing. You use the tab to move around on the table.
I have four bars above mine now. So
Okay. You'll have to highlight it and then go to the table layout, and it has one that says delete. Delete column, it has look at or delete row. So it depends what you want to delete.
okay.
Well, it shows right here. I'm just showing right here the full menu here. So it's table, column. You click on table, deletes the whole thing. Column deletes one column. Row deletes the row. So if you have extra rows, you just click on the row you want to delete and then click on the delete row. Or another way also is to right click. Sometimes that doesn't work that good, but if I right click and I go, no, it doesn't have it. It has it right here, look at delete, the little arrow, and then table, column, or row. So. Don't forget to center it and center the title. And center it. I'm looking at my page. I'm gonna go 100%. It looks good. Look at it. I can see the whole thing, and it looks decent. I can see my whole document there. It looks nice. The pictures are nice. At the bottom of the page, I still see that I have plenty of room for more. So it's good.
So Vasquez, I just sent you my letter. Did you get it?
All right. Yeah, if you share it with me, I get him. So don't forget, save it first. So you click on that, press enter, save. Mine is saved. And then just click on the share button. It's easier just to share it that way. Okay, and then attaching it. I know broke loose with attaching it. So it's just better to send the link. So let me put the email there.
I don't have my share button set up, so I just email it to you.
Okay, either way is fine.
And then how do we center the table again? We go.
You click on the little box with the arrows on the table, and then click the home tab and center it.
That's it.
Yeah, so so you select the whole table by clicking on that little box with the arrows pointing everywhere, with the 4 pointed arrows.
Whew. Okay, I got it all, but now my whole box is blue. So.
Oh, because you're highlighting it, so just click away from it.
Okay. Now my top bar that says coursework is blue, but it's highlighted white. I think it looks good.
Yeah, it's fine. If you added a color, it's fine. No big deal.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Vasquez, are we on break next week?
No.
No?
No, our spring break is gonna be on the. Let me show my calendar here. It's gonna be on the from the 5th to the 9th of April.
Okay, thank you.
You know, some schools are like my wife. She's going on the 29th. They're going a week before us. Well, it depends on the school district. Our school district is not. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to my audio. You know what? You're probably having the same house I was having with my audio, Linda. So if you click on the audio one time and then click it again, because you have a bunch of cameras, and that's what happens since I started using the extra camera here on top. It does that to me every once in a while. So don't forget to save, link it. And then, we're pretty much done with it. This is a very challenging letter because it has a bunch of stuff. It has
Details on the.
clip art on it, and then it had the table in it and bullets. Yeah, it had the several things that we had to work with. Yeah, if you send it, it gets. I won't get it like right away, but it gets to me. Okay, so. All right, so we're good. Everybody good or no? You still working on setting something up or no? I read the instructions and I used everything. It says use the concepts and techniques presented in this module to create and format the letter. The unformatted paragraph of the letter is called Lab 3-1 letter paragraphs. So it's already saved. So that's it. We're pretty much done unless, and believe it or not, this is the last exercise of Word. So the next thing that in our list is PowerPoint. PowerPoint, you're gonna like it because it's nothing but images and video and stuff like that we're gonna be adding. So this is creating these beautiful presentations.
Question. I joined the class later when you guys started. You guys haven't work on Excel, do you?
We did that for a whole semester from the beginning of the school year because everybody that usually signs up for the Excel. So we started the Excel in August, and we finished all the way down to December because it had a lot of exercises. And it's very complex. You know how Excel is, all the formulas and all the functions that we learn. We started again on the next school year. The thing is they want us to make sure that I go over all the programs, the Microsoft programs. And the next in the list is PowerPoint. And then Outlook is the last. So the last month we'll do the Outlook. Outlook is you guys are familiar already because we're using it, but it has a lot of features that we're not really using. Like setting meetings and creating different type of meetings where you can invite others, creating addresses and things like that. All the stuff we're doing in Outlook.
So school, Mr. Vasquez, school continues for a few more months and then finishes around June?
Yeah, we finish along with the school district schedule. So
okay, and then again in August.
And then in August we start again, and usually everybody who I put it to a vote. So they wanted to start with the book starts actually with Word, and then switches to starts with actually it starts with with Word and then PowerPoint and then it jumps to Excel. And then and that's the order. But everybody wants Excel first, so we do Excel first.
Okay.
And Excel, since it's a more complex program, it takes more time to do things. It's nothing but tables, so it looks it's nothing but tables, so it gets people confused. Learning about the rows and columns.
So they haven't mentioned when are we going back to class, or it still takes Zoom?
No, I think we're going back. That's the consensus here with we're having a staff meeting tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know. they usually announce, what they want us to do. Most of us are already vaccinated, so that was the only thing holding us back. So,
But we like the Zoom because we're in our bedrooms.
you guys, most people are like, I'm tired of being home. We regret going to the classroom because those of you who have to drive a long drive.
Yeah, we have to drive.
All right, class, it's about time to go. I love going to class too. Don't get me wrong, I love it too.
Yeah, it's just so comfortable at home.
No, but ya me cansó, as they say. I got a little.
Sí. Poquito. I have to get back to normal.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Vasquez.
Mándame el
Thank
video
you,
ahorita
everybody.
usted.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez.
Thank you. It takes a while for the video.
Good night.
I'll try to send it as soon as we're done. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Mr. Vasquez.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye, Jax.
everyone.
Bye.
Vemos, Raimundo, su little glass of wine, Raimundo, ready? Red wine, because that's what the doctor recommends. All right, good night, everybody.